Welcome back to Caged Fruit. We are going to head back into Diablo. I'm just going to stay here for a second, make sure that OBS is not going to implode on itself again like it did on Thursday during the deep dives. And let me just go back and check. And it looks good. Okay. Alright, so let's get back in to Fruity Cage the Necromancer. Okay. Oh, right. I was right where I needed to be and immediately went left and just went right off the deep end. Oh. Can you not? The shamans. I mean, right, aside from, like, the boars and whatnot that destroy your health. Aside from the boars and everything that absolutely annihilate you. The shamans one, they make the worst sound. They make the worst sound and they can revive enemies, which is never fun. Okay, so we have to collect baneful somethings from within the labyrinth. Okay. From Fallen. Oh god. Mouse. My cursor and my mouse position are wrong. Okay, there we go. You know when it's just like, okay, hold on. My mechanical human movements aren't matching up with the digital movements on screen. Hold on. Gotta readjust. I feel like I have not gotten enough of the things I'm supposed to get for how many enemies I beat already. I deserved at least 2 for that. Come on. Huh. That's... The artillery shrine is one of the best. It's probably my second favorite one, like right after the conduit shrine. Conduit shrine, definitely my favorite. That was not a mistake. I did purposely attack nothing there because I wanted to see if I still had a certain perk on. Okay. Still only 3. Okay, that's 4. Good. Oh, there it is. Gimme. You stop yourself. Stop your nonsense. Gonna roar at me. Am I not in the endless coil? Wait. Did I enrage an elite? I did.
I need more time.
Play Grinning Fiends 2. Huh. Well, that was quick at least. Oh, just dodge everything and run. Dodge and run and bounce and swing and dance. No. You guys just no. Inappropriate timing, you things. I don't know what happened there. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, if you were gonna kill him anyway, what was the point of helping him? They put this grinning fiend or whatever really far away for no reason. Ooh, Tootsies, let's go. Free feet picks. I am a fan of skeleton mages. Oh god. What is in front of me? Oops. That was a mistake. Was this? Okay, it was the Shrine of Protection. Shrine of Protection also good. Conduit Shrine 9 million times better. Also, to be perfectly clear, I'm pretty sure I have done this cave before. I just don't remember doing it, so I'm just gonna finish it. Then again, we already discussed that there were like well over 100 caves in this game. Dungeons, I'm sorry. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Pikmin 2, so cave is like on the mind. Oh my god. Pikmin 2 really hasn't helped with that. Trap bombs now just give me an unprecedented, like, fear reaction now. Because Pikmin 2, bombs and also bomb spiders will just fall out of the ceiling. They'll just poof, materialize in a puff of smoke above you and then drop down on you. It's like, what the? Like, well, I guess I'll just go ahead and restart this floor, because no. This is done so. Hooray! Alright, I don't think it gave me anything super useful. And I'm actually kinda regretting this now, because the guy who this subquest is for is at the entrance to this dungeon. And I went all the way in. Not feeling the most great about that. Let me just make sure. Went the wrong way. Got it. Good thing I checked. Otherwise, that would have been... I mean, it was already sad that I went the wrong way. It just would have been more sad, I guess. Alright, now which way do I go? Keep... Whichever way is south is the right way. And we're good. Golden. You. Take this thing.
Yes! The Green One guides all to fortune who are worthy. I will speak of your strength when the time is right. Now, place the offerings on the stones. Okai will have gifts long overdue.
Fruity Cage, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think we should be doing this. And I guess you're just gonna do it anyway, completely disregarding my wishes.
Old One speaks to me. Yes! Okai wishes for all. Is worthy of all. Give beyond flesh? And this is good? What?
Didn't sound sinister.
What price?
Is he gonna turn into a demon in a second? Oh. Nope, he just... Okay. Alright, what did I get for this quest line? Nothing. Alright, never mind. Whatever. This was just a thing that I completed now. Where am I? Shush! Stop it, you. No one needs your ASMR rattle. Okay. Alright, now we can take a second and figure out what we're gonna do next. Okay, we got 9 more dungeons to go through. We gotta make sure that we do things in some kind of order, some kind of manner. Alright, I think this here is probably going to be a circle if I had to take a guess. If I had to take a guess, that there's probably going to be a teleportation circle somewhere over here. I could be egregiously wrong. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here first. And then I'm probably going to take a series of actions that I'm going to regret. First and foremost, let's get all this stuff out of my inventory. Tootsies I will keep for now. Yeah, we're good. And then you will be taken to the thing for thing removal. Okay. Where are we going? Blacksmith. Do it! Destroy all the junk! So nice. So tidy. Okay, so the plan is... Right? The plan is... to go here. Then go down to this quest because it says... It's giving me a named spot. It's giving Desolation's Reach, which is making me feel like there's supposed to be a circle there. But instead of going directly here, I'm first going to go over here and hope that there's a circle in here. And then I'm going to go here. Because, so I want to complete this, which is probably going to like fill up my inventory and whatnot. Then go here. Hopefully that there's a town there that I can sell stuff at. Then I go here, because that way it's going to be easier to get back and forth between things. But to do that, I have to teleport here first. Let me just close out BattleNet. So we all understand the plan? Yes? Good. Now we just have to execute the plan. Then we have to expect the plan to go off the rails, in which case neither place has a circle. And then we forget about the plan. And afterwards we cry and we make ourselves some hot chocolate. I can slay enemies. Defeat as many waves as you can. Sure. Skellies, you need to... Here, I'll help you out. No, that thing needs to be stopped at all costs. Oh, I just remembered that I have a Paragon point that I haven't dealt with yet. The only thing I'm glad about with, like, the boars is that they do give, like, just base leather. Alright, well that was kind of synchronized. Which looked kind of decent from a cinematic perspective, I guess. Not that that was planned at all. But it's lucky that I got to see it. You, come here. Crushed bones, the rest of the gold, and all the leather. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh god, I'm picking up stuff I don't think I want to pick up. Get out of here. Give me this. I'm just gonna take your golden stuff. Ignore me. Oh, there's a Lilith statue. Gimme. Willpower 2. Yes, excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. Corpse had silver ore. Perfect. More silver ore. Everything is coming up me right now. Oh, that is bad omen for things to come. Reminds me of when I was in high school and we would all just go like, no, don't say that the test was easy. Don't say anything like that because that means that we failed. Just don't say anything. I was just freaking out a bit because I had apparently gone southeast instead of southwest. And then everything else is strength. So do I go strength or do I just go straight damage? And this is like 5% base damage. I got double willpower here, and then that. You know, let's just get to the new thing, whatever this thing is. Because we can deal. We can deal for right now. Absolutely, we can deal. Also, strength does give us armor. It's not a lot, but it does, like, bump armor up a bit. What is this? Oh, the bloodstones. Ah, damn it. No, enough. Stop it, you. I mostly just want to stop the rattle more than I want to stop them from resurrecting the dead. I mean, as a necromancer, I'm just sort of on board with resurrecting the dead by default, but... You know, I do it relatively quietly, you know? God damn it. I just have to keep all of them buffed, that way they can kill the enemies fast enough to get the mastery. And we did it. Luckily, as battles go on like this, like, the corpse just the battlefield becomes littered in corpses. Not the corpse becoming littered in battlefields. Which makes it very easy for me to buff my skellies just by pointing anywhere. Oop, I did not want to do that. Get out of here. That can get taken. That can get taken. All this can get taken. I have the ring. Yes, I have the ring. I have the ring right here. I really wish I knew where that was from. Like, it's, for some reason, just a prominent song in my brain. Son of a... But I have no recollection as to where that particular song is from. I remember the scene. Like, I remember the scene and what was going on. But I just don't remember the show. Okay, we did it. Like, I remember it was like, they were in a church. And, like, someone was getting married. And, like, the children who were the protagonists of the show or movie, because again, I don't remember, they found, like, evidence that the dude was, like, a bad guy. And then the priest asks, or the officiant or whoever asks, like, who has the ring? And so the kids were all like, oh, I have the ring. No, I have the ring. I have the ring. And then they started, like, breaking into the song, like, I have the ring. Yes, I have the ring. And then it was a whole thing, and they got the entire ceremony involved. And the entire, procession was all singing the same song. And I think like I think the joke was that like 90% of the adults didn't understand that they were also obstructing the wedding. Not 90% of the adults like watching the show, but the adults who were there and participating in the wedding didn't understand that they were obstructing the wedding as well. Oh. Ooh. I'll take this.
All my years exploring the steppes, I have never encountered this ruin. It seems to have simply emerged out of the basin.
Oh, wow. It's been a little while since I died. That was, it's a lot of damage. Too bad I will never get to hear that, that little bit of lore there.
I need more time.
I tried to dodge, but... Like, I know there's a cooldown on the dodge, but I don't think I was on cooldown at that point. And then sometimes the dodge just doesn't work even when I'm not on cooldown. Where are you? You stop it. Shush! Ugh, what's your problem?
My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own.
Got it. Alright, bring him on. Can't take any more what? We haven't let them got to you yet. Look at us. We're not letting anyone get to you, guy. You know, we've slain twice the number of waves that you need to survive.
Thank you, Wanderer. Without you, I'd be dead. I think I can manage from here. Oh, please, take this.
I at some point definitely need to go to the Obel shop and figure out what I'm gonna do there. Okay, I went the wrong direction. Clearly. Clearly went the wrong direction. Oh god. Alright, run time. Oh, I missed a bunch of stuff here. Oh well. At least I had to come back at some point. Ow. Ow. Those lunatics, they really do a lot of damage, don't they? Just want to zoom in on what in the 6 arms. Okay. Painted everything. Probably painted in blood, you know. Not judging, just inferring from what I've seen here so far. Okay, shaman. Oh god. Oh, there's a lot of lunatics. There's a lot of lunatics. Everyone, everyone. Okay, this is warranted. Because I can't keep track of everything. Okay. I feel like the shamans were just resurrecting the lunatics over and over again. Which is why ultimate. Why I use the ultimate. Oh, come on. How many different hoops are you gonna have me jump through? A lot, apparently. Steel scythe. Oh my god. Fine. I'm gonna go pick that up, and then we're gonna deal with everything else. Oh my god. I knew this place was gonna like fill up. Ow! I knew the place was going to fill up my inventory is what I wanted to say. But you know, we want to do a lot of things. And then we get attacked by succubus. I'm already full. What ring did I even pick up? By Bone Storm. Interesting. So this just hijacks. Hold on. That is kind of hilarious. So there is no shadow ultimate skill. So this perk hijacks the other 2 ultimates that aren't summoning based and turns them into shadow ultimates. That's hilarious. Sorry, something. 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that. Had to take care of a hangnail. Hooking onto stuff, grabbing strings. And I did not need that to go any further. Okay.
I cannot carry more.
I didn't want to carry that anyway. Oh my god, enough of you. Yeah, I'm coming to like the sudden realization that I'm going to just be hearing that throughout the entirety of the throughout the entirety of the playthrough. Oh, and it's not gonna be fun. God. There you are.
My burden is too great.
Can we have a calm down? I guess not. The friggin' the chest triggered before I even touched it. I just asked the game to calm down for a second, and the chest was like, I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down, and immediately summoned skeletons. I was like, God damn it. You... Okay. Okay, we good? Are we gonna be calm? No. Okay, good. Just as long as I know where we stand, game. Where? Enough. I'm sorry if I seem a little bit more agitated at the shamans than normal today. Though, you know, it's like a sorry not sorry kind of deal. Help what? You're just gonna turn into a friggin' demon. Doesn't matter how much I help you.
I cannot carry more.
Cool. So this can go... I know I got rid of a lot of stuff there, but it's quite literally just the stuff that's like 40, that's 40, under 45, that's what I want to say. Alright, and another dungeon completed. Excellent, excellent. No. You're the monster! You don't get to run away! We good? Let's check my character for a second. Now, because of what I'm gonna do... And this is not that far to get out of here. So because of what I'm going to do, I'm not going to pick up that stuff. Because I'm going to go down and around instead of going back to a town. So we're going to see... You know... Alright. We're going to see exactly if there's another circle around. Also, not a fan of this music. This background, like, ambiance noise. It is... It feels like it's just kinda, you know... Like, I hate saying this just because it feels dumb, but it feels like it's trying too hard. Like, it feels like it's scarier than what the environment that it's in dictates. Like, I get it, this is like a generally bloody game. And this like can be construed as a horror game. But if everyone's being like serious, this is not a horror game. Like that, the level of sound design that was coming off of that was like you're staring down like the monster's already been revealed. Like you're staring down a hallway where the monster has clearly made a bloodbath out of everything. And like the lights are flickering on and off. And like there's an alarm, like there's an alarm going off basically. That's what that ambiance was like. That's what that like the sound design was giving off. But that was not the environment that we were in. Like we were not in that scary of an environment to warrant that sound, which just sort of did both the environment and the sound a disservice.
What is this?
Yeah, that's not fair that they just get to jump in and attack the target. Like, out of nowhere. Like, they just came in and, like, did a sky strike on the target. Also, the dude in general is not very smart.
I need more time.
Get moving to what? Weren't you trying to defend this position? What were you doing here? And I'm out of murmuring oval space. Great. Luckily, I did want to, like, actually come here. Thankfully, these slain miners just have... Of course, there's 2 more side quests over there. They've discovered another cave. As you know, lovely. I'm gonna go try to take care of one of the side quests. I'm gonna hope that one of those side quests isn't to go into the cave that I was like literally just in, and it's to go into one of the many other caves around me that I haven't been in yet. But you know, who's to say? And there's no smith or anything here, which is great. I love it when there's no commerce in the place. I'm pretty sure I clicked the button.
Now outsiders witness your wailing.
I didn't hear anything.
For my brother, please. The chieftain ordered him to rest, and he grows impatient.
Looks like he's in pain.
Enough rest to last a lifetime. I can stand.
The cannibals maimed him. Ancestors were watching over him because the others were unrecognizable. I await the day I can avenge them twofold. But the living takes precedence. If you would kill the cannibals, it would ease both of our spirits.
Okay.
Mongrel flesh eaters see our shame, our weakness, and gnaw at our wounds. Seasons against the cannibals have left scars deeper than the flesh. There is no glory in torture, no reward in a slow death. Now some of my most battle-scarred warriors have gone missing. Only blood marks their trail. I do not believe they are dead. They would not go so quiet.
Alrighty, I'm just taking on these quests without saying a word. Got it. I'm gonna try to get in here. I mean, it very well might be like a thing, one of the strongholds. But at this point, I just want a fast travel spot that's closer to the to these dungeons, or at least one that feels a little bit closer. Alright, I've gone the wrong way, but I'm Thunkelin that a Lilith statue might be over here.
I need more time.
Nope, never mind. Like how I can, like, clearly see stuff on my mini-map. Yep. It's a stronghold. Ooh, where? Alright. And you just gotta free the prisoners. Okay. Slay cannibal champions. Okay. Oh my god, why am I dying? Ow. Stub it. Okay. Ow. This is gonna take a second. I'm hoping that I drop some blood orbs from this guy at some point. I guess not. Was he immune to blood orb generation? Shut up. I'm trying. Okay, whatever. Shut up. I could care less.
I cannot use that.
Great. This one either? Oh, this one's available. But I can't see anything. I don't know what's going on with those over there, but I'm pretty sure they need to die.
Stench. How long have they worshipped this corpse?
This is a corpse? God. It is a corpse. But what of? Okay. We are slowly... Oop, wrong button. Oh my god, what are you? Stop that. Stop existing, you. Didn't you get aggroed? Did the thing die? Did the elite die? I think it did. Yeah, well, the champion thing bar went up, so. Who's screaming help? Okay, that guy. Like, dude, now is not the time to scream help. I am literally mid-combat. Okay. God, where? Okay, it's down here. Eventually, it's down there. You know, eventually.
My bags are full.
Yeah, I figured. Whatever. I'm just gonna try gameplay. Enemy highlight color. I'm gonna hope that helps. Oh, God. I'm gonna hope that, like, a bright yellow helps. That's what I wanted. Because I'm just hoping that, like... Okay. Just because it's very difficult to... great. Really glad that that happened. So I was just hoping that the yellow would make it easier to, like, see where my cursor was, because my cursor gets lost in all of the blood on screen. So I figured, you know, if it highlights enemies in yellow, that would help. But it also highlights the corpses as yellow. Defeating the purpose. So thanks to whoever designed that. Okay, cool. Drop this stuff, get out. Honestly, just constantly debating on whether I'm supposed to save you guys at this point. Holy crap! I don't care if it's ready. Okay. Man, that was pretty intense. That was very short but intense. Don't you go making any jokes. I hear you. I know what you're saying. Alright, let's see. I better not hear this guy screaming for a million years. Oh, great. Okay, we're doing that, I guess. Oh, it's really getting hard to see. There we go. I'm hoping that helps. Okay, yeah, you taunt him, bud. You taunt him. Okay, what are you? Electrified obelisks? What kind of modifier is that? What kind of, like, actually ridiculous modifier is that? That is some goofy stuff. Different level of goof-tastic.
The locals come to trespass in the temple of our god. They scream, resist, and fight us. But our god has been in this temple longer than their families have had names. And those who come will be sacrificed. That is our way.
Sounds like a pretty shitty way, if I'm being honest. Feeling well, I think we're good. I don't know why my brain broke. It's like, I know exactly what those are. And I know that I almost never use them. Molkarth the Hungerer. Ow. I'll show you just how hungry I can be, Molkarth. We are starting to rinse through his health. Excellent. Oh, what are you doing? Oh no, spawn of Molkarth. Why are you spawning? Don't do that in front of us. I didn't consent to this. I consented to what my contract says, and I quote, Molkarth. Alright, no spawn of Molkarth. Alright, cool. I gotta figure out what to dump here. Okay. We look good. We feel good. And we're hopefully setting up something here, because there were people who we helped escape. Never mind. I will, in fact, just go screw myself. Cool. Alright. Well, until then. Sasuke! Alright, let's see what we got in terms of junk. You're going to the occultist. Even though I think I'm sort of running out of aspect room, but that's fine. I don't really care. If I'm being the most honest right now. Alright, get rid of that. Mm-hmm. 4. Damage over time to injured enemies. Good without it. I feel like I got rid of a good one-handed at one point. See if any of these are like even close to good enough for this. Okay, and these, now see, this would be interesting paired with this. That can go. So, what I'm thinking, right, is that if I were doing a shadow thing, that I would, so there's a thing. Alright, so you deal... So you basically deal like a little bit more than double damage. When the Shadow Blight key passive damages enemies 10 times. So if I go to the abilities, and I go to the Shadow Blight, every 10th time an enemy receives shadow damage from you or your minions while they are affected by Shadow Blight, they take an additional that much damage. So what I'm thinking is, right, so you... So you deal extra damage. So I gotta remember it's the third one. No, it's the second one. Second one. Deal increased damage after Shadow Blight effect happens. Shadow damage. Okay. So that's every 10th time. And this also every is every 10th time. So that's like a lot of different times. So that's like every like 100th time that you deal damage to enemies, basically. Which is a lot. But if you have this blood thing, or this thing that makes Bone Storm and Blood Wave do extra damage. So Blood Wave desecrates the ground, which will do extra shadow damage over 4 seconds, which is nice. But that's basically any enemies who are in the area will take the shadow damage because of this. So they will take the shadow damage. And then they will get additional damage out. So the initial shadow damage will activate Shadow Blight. It'll give them the 2 seconds of Shadow Blight, and then they will stand in the shadow damage, which will trigger, you know, at the 10th point of damage, it will trigger the Shadow Blight the key passive explosion. And then 10 of those happening, 10 of those happening will cause me to deal double damage. And this will make it so that the Blood Wave deals or fires 2 additional waves, but the waves deal less damage than the previous wave, or than the previous wave. So by doubling the damage, you basically get one that isn't damage reduced. Like one Blood Wave that isn't damage reduced, which is like doing 2 ultimates at once, basically. I know that my words weren't coming out as smoothly as I would have liked them to, but I promise it made sense. I just have to go to the occultist real quick. Get these things removed.
What is done is
Oop.
done.
Nope. Gimme. There we go. Everything else gets salvaged, I think. Then we go down here.
Need steel work? Repairs?
Okay, good. I did want to go here and just dump all this. Alright, so I have enough to make another skull. I have more than enough rubies. Sapphires, I'm surprisingly almost there. Need 1 more sapphire or 2 more chipped sapphires. Surprised that I don't have enough amethysts. 1 more topaz ought to do it because I already have a topaz slotted in. 1 more emerald also because I already have an emerald slotted in. 3 more diamonds. So I need 1 topaz, 1 emerald, 1 sapphire. 3 diamonds, 3 amethysts. And a lot of skulls. Like, a lot of skulls we need. Oh, whoops. What about that? 2 amethysts. Let's see. Named stuff. Necros. X. Excellent. Yes, good. I'm glad that this was a thing. Okay. Glad I looked at that before doing the rest, because I was getting a little bit concerned. I was like, please don't tell. Well, at least now I know I can do that just in the future in general. Okay. Inventory clean. Oh, that's something I didn't do in Pokemon Go. I have not cleaned my inventories in a bit, and I need to do that. By inventories, I mean specifically the Pokemon storage. Because what I've been doing instead is I've just been buying more Pokemon storage. And while yes, it is good to do that, it also means that it just makes it so that I have, like, I spend longer sorting through everything. Because now like, right now I have, like... I have probably close to 200 Pokemon that I just have to get rid of. Like... And I'm not talking like, oh, it's like a... Like, it's just a trash tier Pokemon. No. I'm talking specifically that I have doubles of this Pokemon, and triples, and quadruples, and etc., and so on. And I honestly might have so many Shadow Pokemon just sitting in the box. I'll think about it. I have so many Shadow Pokemon just sitting in the box that I might have, like, the Platinum Purifier metal, like, ready to go, basically. And the Platinum Purifier metal is good because that gives you an extra ball when you're rescuing Shadow Pokemon. Which is good for things like, you know, Snorlax and Aerodactyl, which are currently in rotation. Brave Wand? I'm trying, Great. I'm glad that those other players just sort of left this. No, you wouldn't have. And you didn't even give me any, like, decent stuff. I also forgot that I had to go to the Obel shop. And I'm going the wrong way again. Where is Mouse? There's Mouse. I did mean to open my map there. I just needed a very quick look at it. I have points. Now I don't. I guess I'm going here first. Oh, I hate these things. I hate the things that slow me down when I'm just trying to pass through. Because they don't have, like, any nearby fast travel points. You just have to keep going through all the enemies that just respawn over and over and over again. Like, okay. I know I'm, like, getting angry at, like, the enemies that I have to fight over and over and over again. And I understand the point of why they make them respawn over and over again. Okay, I do. I really do. I know that, like, they're not... that the enemies themselves are not instanced. So, like, when enemies appear in the world, like, people kill them, and then new people come in, and you gotta have them respawn at, like, a, you know, relatively regular interval. So that, you know, people can go through and be attacked by enemies. I also understand that I do not play this game like everyone else, in general. And I also understand, right, that most of the reason why I'm complaining about the enemies, like, non-stop respawning over and over again.
It disgusts me to know they eat
I'll
our dead.
finish after this.
We eat black locust root before battle now. If we survive, the healers give us leaf to try and halt the poison. But if Broll's abominations take us, well, the meal they make of us will be their last.
Anyway. So I understand that the reason why I have, like, such a vitriol for this is, one, because of the inventory. Like, for the amount of items that, like, drop in this game, because, like, yeah, it's heavy pants. I probably don't need these pants. The pants that the pants that I just picked up probably are not, like, are not better than the ones that I'm currently wearing, if I'm being honest. And we're being realistic. They're probably not better. However, they are, like, the only way to get veiled crystals. And you know what? They very much could be better, even so. And also, selling items is, like, one of the best, like, is probably the best way to make money, because quests and just generally killing enemies is not as good to make money. And every one of these things is a friggin' cursed obelisk now, isn't it? Yeah, they make so many enemies spawn, and they make your inventory fill up so quickly. That you're gonna, like, have to go back and retrace your steps probably a lot, just because your inventory keeps filling up over and over again, and you can't check items on the ground with items that you're holding. So you have to make space and pick up items. And you could, like, you know, figure out, like, alright, well, you know, which one's, like, the worst thing that I have, drop it, and then pick something else up. It's like, okay, but, like, is that thing worse, or is that thing better? Like, which one's gonna give me more money if I'm going to sell it? Like, then you have to, like, compare between, like, the worst thing that you dropped and the worst thing that you were, like, just picked up, etc. It becomes annoying. And that combined with the fact that you're going to have to keep redoing the areas over and over again is just, you know, it's not the coolest. Alright, glad that that guy showed up like right before the... God damn it. Right before the thing ended. The obelisk. Okay, good. That one's not cursed. So it's not every shrine I come across. It's every other shrine. Sorry if you can hear my little maniac in the background. He just hears that other people got home, and he is either excited or he's angry, I don't know. Honestly, could be either or. I have no idea what goes on in that tiny skull of his. His training, though. His training is getting better. I am almost able to completely walk out of the room and, like, leave food on the floor and him not go and take it. He is learning... He's learning the weight that I'm teaching him. This felt entirely unnecessary. There's no reason why I could not break this when I broke like a wall that was 3 times higher than this. And probably like 10 times sturdier. Ow. Kill it. Kill it before it starts making noise. And we did it. Good. Animus. Oh, the Animus one. God. The Animus one is just very tedious. Go and kill like a totally arbitrary number of elites. Like, fine, whatever. At least this is a tiny one. Never mind, it was not an Animus carrier. That was just a regular elite. Alright, you guys deal with that. I'm gonna figure out what's this. Nothing. Okay, and all of my skellies are boosted, so they should just be able to like rinse through everything, no problem. Okay, hopefully these 3 are the last ones that I need to... There we go, that's what we wanted. Excellent. Okay, that was just the ice falling in my cup. That is what we like to see. I wish you wouldn't summon things, is the problem that we're having, sir. Thank you. What are you doing? Can you stop that? You look ridiculous. You look silly.
I'm not ready yet.
Hey! There we go. Go! 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 Fight! Win! Yes! Wow, nothing. Cool. So, got Shepherd's Aspect. 4 skills deal an additional 6% damage for each active companion. Druid, okay. Well, why can't this apply to Necromancer? I feel like this is perfect for Necromancer. That's something for Rogue over here. Anyway, we're getting them done. Getting them done, everyone. Getting these dungeons finished. One by one. We are ripping up these floorboards board by board. Making absolute sillies out of all these people. Where am I? I think I just was here. Or I am here. Gotta do some very scientific measurements. Hold on. Gotta. Yeah. That is like a roundabout straight run. Ooh, that is shorter than that. And it's even shorter when you consider that. Okay. Alright, so I think we're gonna start heading out from this spot. I think it's shorter. You couldn't see my groundbreaking medical or measurement technique. Sorry, not medical. My groundbreaking measurement technique because it was on the screen. But that's fine. You don't need to see my measurement techniques to have faith in them. Might need to replace this. 11 all stats. CC duration, lightning resistance, good without all that. This blood surge. Didn't need that. And then we're just gonna start getting rid of stuff that's under 45 by default. That it's okay, good. Think we're okay. There he is. Alright, whatever. Me, I guess. Fine. Be like that.
Skills unmatched. You'll see.
Okay. Now let's check ourselves. Hmm. Ooh, wait, that one's better. So far, this one's staying. Alright, and that's the one-handed that's staying. Okay. I gotta start selling stuff pretty soon. What is this? Iron chunk. Because, let's see, what do we... I just want to check my... Okay, we have 270 Veiled Crystal. We're sort of good on that for right now. Sorry for that very loud drink right there.
Win favor, my friend.
Sure. Whatever. Actually, let's go for the furthest one first. Whoosh. Shush, Golem. Shush. It's okay. I'm gonna do real quick because I'm also gonna do that. So I can swing by, finish that side quest, and why? No. You... Enough of you. Alright. I'm gonna swing by, complete that side quest, because... Wow, I have a lot of undone side quests. So swing by, finish that side quest, then move on to the next dungeon. Go back to town. Do the next dungeon. Actually, because we're here, might as well start on these. Not entirely sure what this one was. Search for missing Crane Tribe barbarians. Sure do hope that they're not in that hole. A lot of things aren't ready yet, Fruity Cage, but we gotta do them. I completed that other thing. I really do hope that they're not in that tiny hole. I have not seen anything to indicate that they are not in that tiny hole. I'm gonna check it, I guess. It's the cannibals' hold, so I'm hoping that the cannibals are holding the barbarians. Yeah, I think we just, like, left the quest area, technically. Never mind. They were not in the hole. Which, by the way, with the hole underneath had stairs, but above ground it's literally just a hole in the ground. Plain merchant, okay. Slain mercenary, nothing. Hoping just turning over bodies will eventually lead me to something. I'm pretty sure that's how detectives do it, right? Like, they just show up to, like, a bloodbath and just like, I hope one of these bodies has something on them. And just starts kicking them over. It's like, you. No, you don't have any evidence on you, but you do have $300 cash. Or you did have $300 cash. Nothing there. Anybody got any ideas? No? Okay. That's fine. Apparently it's not a body I can turn over, or it's one that I already turned over. Oh. I mean, at this point, I've looked through everything and I've killed everyone. You? Torn flesh by... Cool. Torn flesh and bite marks riddle the corpse, jaw agape, they express so surprise and horror. Cool, I'm glad that was pointless. Now we're gonna take care of this mission first. Mostly because I want to know if they're gonna be like, well, we have to get revenge, and then have me go into a dungeon that I'm about to do. I just want to take care of this first. I'm gonna do this one and then the other one. There you go.
The outsider succeeded where I failed. I will wear this dishonor forever.
Shut up.
Don't be foolish.
That's a self-narrative.
No shame in touching it.
Do that. Do what she said. Yes, you can. Stop touching. It's like having a tattoo. Only more life-threatening. Don't touch it. By the way, if you ever get a tattoo, don't touch it. While it's healing, don't touch it. Bad idea. Lily? Yes. And I'm saying this because it is going to
Blood on your
itch.
wrists and your blade.
We watched them, learned from them. They consume flesh to take the strength of those who are weak. To carry them inside them. Their strength, their honor.
Honor?
Yes. As we carry our ancestors with...
Honor is with those who die with blade held high. Only a beast would see them as a meal.
But by eating them, we honor...
You have no honor.
Don't eat human flesh. One, cannibalism is illegal pretty much everywhere. Two, that gives you prions. That is effectively mad cow disease, but for people. Herb cache. And other cache. Excellent.
It seems we've lost more than flesh against the cannibals. We've forgotten who we are. Forgotten the sacrifices our ancestors made when faced with certain defeat. The pride of rising beyond yourself. If we are to have any chance against the cannibals, we must remember the glory of our ancestors. Those who died so that we may live. Meet me at the burial grounds of our ancestors. We will return the spears of the Crane tribe to the hands of their children. The symbols of the honored dead will rally the strength of the living.
As I was saying, I don't know precisely where it's hidden, but this is the place. So, it should be buried around here somewhere. I sure hope nothing's happened to it. Help me look around, will you?
I don't know how long I was muted for. I guess I'm helping this person look around. Anyway, what I was trying to say during all of that is that
To my aunt, a gift from my uncle. But she passed a while back. She always spoke of how precious it was. Odd, since he wasn't a man of great means.
cool. And I think that barbarian just went and caused a bunch of trouble. Alright, what's the issue now? Ring isn't here, bud.
How can it not be here? I don't understand.
You need to calm your ass.
I'm so sorry.
Why are there two of you?
Looking for this?
Hey, that's mine. How?
I've heard you outside Guran going on and on about some priceless ring. Me and my boys had to see it for ourselves. So,
Who are you?
to give us for it?
Excuse me. That ring belonged to my family. With my uncle gone, it's rightfully passed to me.
Is that so? Well, then I suppose I'll have to kill you so it can pass to me. Eh?
What did you think was going to happen, bud? They literally just said, "We heard you talking about this, so we stole it." And you're just like, "But it's mine." It's just like, "No shit, it's yours. They're extorting you, bud." Alright, now I have it. Where are you? There you are.
Oh, thank you. I'll treasure it for... Wait. What is this?
No.
Is it real gold? Oh, this is
Go
so like him.
Why is everyone in this game unredeemable?
Just keep it. Maybe take it to that weird merchant in the Boiling Plains. I've heard he collects all kinds of worthless stuff like this. Maybe he'll give you something for it. I'll just find my own way home. I need to be alone.
Oh my god. Alright, before I get into what I was saying about the dungeons that I think I was muted for, the people in this game, for the most part, I feel very much how I felt about the people in Dead Island 2. So many of the NPCs, of these characters, are just unredeemably, like, they're just such assholes, and they have like almost no redeeming qualities. It's just like, oh, all humans can be redeemed. It's like, yeah, if they want to be. Some people just want to be selfish.
Well, they're not mine so much as the overseers per se, but... Oh, never mind. Give it here. Ah, yes. What a lucky find. This ring has a dark history of greed. Lustrous upon first glance, but ultimately worthless to sell. And what's worse, whosoever covets and steals the ring is cursed, marking them for death.
Of course.
I do hope, however, it came into your possession. It was given freely.
Yep.
But probably best I hang on to it just to be safe.
Keep it.
I found this old ring left behind by the Triune. They took nearly everything else, Why leave this? The enchantment is disabled, so I've yet to discover its use. The mystery is half the excitement.
I don't even know where this side quest came from.
No cheaper energy than demonic essences. A bit messy, but nothing you can't handle. The ring is located in that chest.
What chest?
I'll await your return.
That tall one over there? Yep. Alright, cool. Really wish this guy with his, like, lowered fiat, with his removed muffler, and his friggin' and then the other guy with his Hyundai that he removed his muffler on would just stop. Honestly. I don't think you guys like really understand how loud it is. Like, I know I mute it, and I know it, like, I know it comes through the mic anyway, like, before I mute it, because obviously I have to hear it before I can mute it, which means the mic is also probably going to hear it before then. But, like, you don't understand. These things are so loud. Like, they're driving slowly when that happens. Like, I'm on the second floor of a building, and they are, like, 3 streets away. And it's that loud, and they are driving slowly. When they drive fast, like, when they floor it, the sound of their engines physically sets off car alarms. That's how loud it is. Anyway, that rant aside, at some point I did want to talk about the dungeons and how they are generally poorly designed. Because you have the rewards for the dungeons being these, like, unlocks. Oh my god. I also hate this. Like, oh, you killed all the enemies? Reward, an enemy ambush. Anyway. Like, you have all of these dungeons. You have, like, around, like, 110-ish dungeons from what I remember counting. Which is a lot. Especially considering what you have to do in those dungeons, whether it's, like, slay all the enemies, or, like, go around through every corner of the dungeon and look for the thing to bring back, or look for the specific enemies to kill. And it's like, alright, good luck running through, like, just passing by all the enemies and not dying first. Anyway, I digress. They put way too many dungeons in this game that are just repetitive, because in putting the dungeons in this game that are just so repetitive, and only giving them, like, the one thing, like, the one reward being, like, the aspect for your one class. They effectively took up too much map space, which is why so many of the side quests just use the dungeons that are already there instead of making their own dungeons. And we know that the side quests can make their own dungeons. Like, not like make their own dungeons, but, you know, they make specific dungeons, like, specifically for side quests. You know what I mean? So we know that they could have done that, but they didn't. For no reason. Like, there is no reason to have not done that. Other than the fact that they got tired of making dungeons that they didn't have to make. Like, right? So, I did say this earlier, but again, I don't know if I was muted. Oh my god. Can we stop with the enemies for a second? I'm trying to speak. You know, let me just go into the dungeon. And we'll wait for this person to talk before I continue speaking. Oh my god, this game really makes it hard to discuss anything because you're constantly getting attacked. Alright, now she's gonna speak? No, okay. So while I have a second, because I can't pause the game, because it's online only, and I've gone through that problem at length already. Anyway. So I did nothing. You could see the cooldown at the bottom of the screen. I did not click it. Anyway. Hands free. The dungeons only give you the one reward for the one aspect of, like, for one specific class. Which is, like, you might think that it's for, like, it's so that, stop. It really does not want me to talk. You know, hold on a sec. I'm just gonna mute the game. So, it only gives you the one reward for the one class for each dungeon. You might think that that is to prevent, like, your super powerful character, or, like, your character that you spent a lot of time in, from making, like, really good equipment for your other classes and whatnot, so on and so forth, or what have you. I don't really know what the purpose was behind it. Because everything unlocks globally, right? So when I'm doing these dungeons, even though it's like I'm on the Necromancer, it is also unlocking stuff for my, like, Rogue, Druid, and Barbarian. So, like, whatever thing that they're trying to prevent, they're not really preventing it. And, like, they could have cut down on the actual number of dungeons by at least half, right? By at least half. Because I'm pretty sure there's an even number of dungeons. So if you just made it so that each dungeon gives you two aspects, you know, one from two different classes, or, you know, maybe sometimes it's, you know, you get two for the same class, depending on, like, the dungeon or whatever. Which would entice people to, like, want to do dungeons more. You would cut down on the number of dungeons that you had to make, and make it so that some of these dungeons are specifically subquest only dungeons, or side quest only dungeons. Yeah, you could have done it that way, or you could have done it, like, the very generic way. Like I said, it was at least half. You could have cut down the number of dungeons by a factor of 5, right? Because I think it's like 5 classes. So you could have just done, when you do a dungeon, you get a thing for every class. But they instead decided to just oversaturate the game with the same dungeon over and over again. Because I don't know, because the dungeons aren't, like, physically made. They are procedurally generated to an extent. The goals are physically made, but there's only, like, 5 goals or whatever. Also, what am I doing? There you go. So there's, like, return carving to pedestal, right? So return... So one thing is this. So it's grab rock and put in hole. That is one. That is, like, one of them. Another. So that's one. Slay all enemies. That's a second one. And I forgot that I muted the game. So slay all enemies is 2. destroy random thing, so like a corpse pile, defiled whatever, like obelisk or bone thing or whatever, destroy the thing. Destroy like 2 of them. So that's 3. 4, destroy like a specific enemy or 2 specific enemies or 3 specific enemies, whatever. God, why? So that's 4. Or kill animus users. So that's 5. So there's like 5 things that you do in these dungeons, and that's about it. Otherwise, it's just mapping out the dungeon and then constantly running into dead ends.
I'm not ready yet.
And they did this like 110 times. And considering how often the dungeons break, because it's not just me who gets the broken dungeons, one dungeon like just not working and then other dungeons breaking, they didn't even implement the 5 things that they were trying to implement correctly. Yep. Pick up the thing. The only thing that I'm like glad that they did really is that
Crane tribe held these lands long before they were found by demons. The blood upon these spears prove we did not go quietly.
okay. So the one thing that I'm glad that they did is that they made this particular thing that you have to do, which is still a pain. They made it so that on your way back, you have slightly increased movement speed. Which is helpful, certainly. It makes no sense, and it's still just an annoying, like, repeat objective. And I know what some, like, cynical people are gonna say. It's like, but, like, every game has repeat objectives of, like, killing all the enemies. It's like, not like this, no. Not like just having, like, oh, it's a dungeon, kill all the enemies over and over and over and over again. Like, I get it. Like, every action game, every shooter, everything is like, kill all the enemies and then move on. But they have, like, some kind of story point. They have, like, a unique... Like, they have, like, unique backdrops and, like, not that, like, this... I'm not even gonna say that. That might get too mean if I start going on that, like... Like, they have, like, unique maps with obstacles and, like, everything else. And, like, ways to maneuver around. This is not that. This is basically a procedurally generated maze, but none of these things have, like, obstacles that you need to, like, really maneuver around until you get those specific enemies that can erect walls. And even so, they only have one wall pattern that they can erect, which you can just get out of, whether you just walk straight out of it because there's a cooldown time, so you just walk around it and it's done and it's over with, or you break the wall, which aren't very hard to break, especially not if you're using like a bunch of AoE skills. Or just because the game has like a lot of like gaps, you can just jump through them. So if you like go to a corner of those erected walls, you can just jump through them. But that, like, I've digressed already from what I was talking about. Yeah, otherwise it's just a horde. Like, it's just hordes on top of hordes on top of hordes. Cool, got the spear. Hordes on very largely, for the most part, uninspired battle maps. Because, like, this is what I said, like, I didn't want to get mean about, but I'm starting not to care. Like, these maps that are in these dungeons are very much uninspired. You have some form of generic plains that may or may not have an evil plant or two. But otherwise, it's just plains and rocks. Nothing... There is nothing groundbreaking about this thing that is being... That, like, just seems kind of like stock. Seems like you just kind of pulled this from archives. And then you, like these backdrops that are like already like generic, you just decided to use them not only over vast swaths of the overworld, but then you also decided to use them over and over and over again in the dungeons. And then making it online only makes it do that every once in a while. Really? For just touching something on the ground, things started popping out. That's what I meant about like the hordes on hordes. It's just like there's never a break. There's never like anything that's solved like via anything other than killing all of the things. Nothing is solved via puzzle or via traveling. Simply kill all of the things or else you never get to rest. Great, wandering soul. What do you want? I'll see what I can do. What is attacking me? Slay soul-imbued enemies while defending the soul. Yeah, everyone go over there, because I lost... There's no way the skill wasn't ready. I hadn't even used it yet. This sound is so awful. It's really hardly even creepy, more so than it's just annoying. Cool. Great. What's your issue? Are you gonna attack me? No, I guess you're just gonna stand there and do whatever. Okay. God, see, and then they slow you down. I get it. Enemies are gonna add debuffs, but you put so many in the game. Just so unbelievably many in the game. Oh my god. That time I didn't even want to do it. I was just trying to move. I didn't even want to try lifting it up because I thought I was gonna get interrupted again.
The ancestors' strength returns. I will see these spears back to Hutmut. Together, we will show the cannibals that Crane tribe fears no fate.
Sure. Whatever. Get out of here. God, fucking barbarian number 12 over here. I get it. She has a name. There's so many just generic people. Like, there's almost no difference between her and the other people who are up north. And that's not on me, okay? That's on the developers of this game for just making two groups of people exactly the same.
Arud took the last of the warriors out to face the flesh eaters. The rest of us will try to shore up our defenses here. I am loath to spill cursed blood here amidst the bones of our ancestors, but I shall.
You deal with that. All of the buddies will come and give you hugs.
I'm not ready yet.
And we're done. Power, War Sword, and Iron Wand. So one of your primary resources when you control enemy. Whatever. $115. So there are 115. Just gonna one. So you could have reduced this number by a factor of 5. You would have still had 23 dungeons, which again are like almost identical for a large portion of them. Like, how many times did we go through like the same friggin' like castle complex? It was just like, alright, go up these stairs with the same different, like, old prison that had, like, it's abandoned, but, like, none of the prisoners got out. Like, and now they're all dead and haunting the hallways. Just like, God. How many of those are you gonna put into a single world, alright? Did all of the prison complexes, like, every single one of them get abandoned with all of the prisoners in there? You know, maybe it was you know, the way in which you treated all of these and like all of these things and the institutions that you kept, which is why the world is the way it is. Alright, perhaps, maybe, if you had educated yourselves, or, you know, taken any look at, like, what a real threat in this world looks like, and, you know, helped each other rather than hoarding resources, and, you know, not lied to people about what exactly was going on. You know, I'm just saying that I feel like this stuff, like, wasn't unavoidable, you know? Alright. Going back here now. Let's see. Let's see, nope. Which was the one I wanted to keep? I think this is this one. Yeah. Let's get rid of anything under 45 first. Crowd controlled enemies. We'll keep that for now. Get rid of that. Slowed and affected by shadow damage over time. So it's 9.5. That is 12 and 5. So that's 17. So we're gonna remove you. 12.5, and we don't need the rest of that, and we don't need that. And there are no legends in that, so I think I'm gonna sell this batch.
We're in favor. Thank you.
Cool, you're welcome. Alright, before I do... I do want to do this. But before I do that, I'm gonna do this guy's quest. Just because, purely because I don't trust him. And I don't trust the game. There we go. Don't care. Harvest demon essences. Oh, great. They brought the anima. Alright, you know what? Just one at a time. Great, there was a fourth one. Oh my god. Slay 1,000 cultists, sure. Why not? Alright, cool. So I slayed all of them, which means I get punished. Hooray. Guard. Some demon essence. Otherwise, not a lot. Luckily, there were more demons up in this hill. And my super special teleportation power allowed me to get there faster. Right, demon essence, grab that stuff. Those are all cultists, which are useless for me. Oh my god, why? Can you not? Right, something dropped a legendary over there. Did the demons disappear? Did they despawn from up there and replace them with 2 cultists? Because I saw red dots at one point, and then they weren't there when I got there. Because that would be real messed up, game. See the red dots? We grab the demon essence. Give me that. Okay, finally. Alright. Jesus. Game can't even give me a break while I'm teleporting away.
Give it here.
Take it.
Drop it. The foul thing bears a blessing. Can't you feel it burn? It was never meant for demons.
I suppose I feel a bit itchy. I can see why this would be problematic to the Triune. Can't I keep it in a box?
No.
What a disappointment. Oh, well. Take it if you wish. You may find a use for it.
Okay. No, that was a stupid question. He has already told us that it does not bother his other half. Oh. I'm such a jackass. Anyway. Alright, that's getting put into the storage. I don't know where this came from, but I like it. Ooh, never mind. Don't like it. You know what? I think I might be able to make use out of it. Just because I have skellies. Good. You're done for, anyway. Let me just go over here. Oh my god. Do the thing. Okay, we want to get this. Yep.
What is done is done. Wind favor you.
No. I don't want it to.
Be wary of bandits. Damned vultures.
I don't want to. Alright. I discovered this. We're gonna send that into storage. And that. This does have words attached to it, but this is my best focus so far, so I'm gonna keep it on me. Calm down there, me. Not quite at the Olympic level yet.
A warrior. How may I serve?
And I decided I was going to sell the rest.
It is a deal.
It is a deal.
Win favor. Thank you.
I'm gonna hope that they got like an actual like Asian actor to play that, because when he says that, it really, really sounds like a bad stereotyped accent.
Dice are hot, my friend.
Not you.
That's your coin.
Alright, so 42, 42. Nothing over 42. Let's look for a two-handed scythe. There's no two-handed anything else here.
The next will be better.
Sure.
The winds truly favor you.
It was a legendary. Wow. Skeletons gain increased damage while alive. That thing. Wait. 42. So this hasn't been doing anything. 36%. 42%. So this ring literally has not been doing anything. Great to know. Fantastic to know that I, this entire time, needed a new ring. Anywho. Let's see. Damage to affected by shadow damage over time. Damage to close enemies. Damage to stunned enemies. Unfortunately, there's no like slowed or crowd controlled enemies. Slowed enemies would be ideal, definitely. So let's just get more of these.
Quality. Well done.
No reason not to.
Fate smiles. Maybe you can sell it.
Yeah. Hey, that's what I'm gonna do. For a bunch of these. We have 65 left. Amulet. Oh, stupid. I should have gotten a ring. Anyway. I don't know why the obol sellers are in such corners. Let's see. This damage over time. Stunned enemies. Either of these are great. I'm gonna hold on to that for a moment.
This I can sell.
Ah, yes. You seek power.
I don't know what I seek, if I'm being honest. I'm a little lost. And my brain hurts. I'm gonna keep what I got on me right now for the moment. Mostly just because I feel weird about it all. And I need to find a better ring at some point. I don't know why I went here. I wanted to go to the other place to see if I could pick up the obols that I left on the floor. I don't think I can. I think every time I go through a loading screen, everything gets deleted. But there's no, like... There's no downside in trying, right? Right, everyone? No downside in trying? Yep, they're gone. Do you have another side quest, or we're done talking? Okay, we're done talking to you. We will never speak again. Even though, like, last time I was here, my character could have potentially asked questions that I opted out of, but, you know, we're done talking forever now. Hold on. There we go. Headphone got tangled. Happens when I'm leaving towns a lot. Which makes me think it's not a me issue. Yep. Alright, everyone, go wild. I hope you know you've all become pinatas to me. That is your only worth right now. Keep that in mind as you approach. Even the Greed Shrine, I feel like, does not give a lot. Hold on, let me just check. Not great. Not great on the old Fundaroonies. Really hope I get a horse soon. I know I've beaten like half the game.
The dead rejoin the tribe in spirit and spear. Their blood reminds us of the worth of our own, and we will not stain their sacrifice. The cannibals believe strength is found in consuming the weak, but a single warrior shall never match the will of the many. Crane Tribe will meet them in their feeding ground and offer flesh for flesh. Let them gorge upon our spears.
Okay. Am I going with you, or... No. Okay, got it. Oh, never mind. You know what? At least this is... Again, this is a sub-quest. See, we know that they can make sub-quest related dungeons, specifically. God. I'm honestly just kind of over it right now. No. Leaving. Goodbye. Unless you, like, physically start to slow me down, I'm not doing it. You're not baiting me into doing it. God. Yep. Okay.
God knows well the price of cowardice. If we stop here, we prove we are no better. Show these mongrels that we will never again surrender to fear. Together, we are the mountain that cannot fall.
I hope this is short. Really, I do. Gore-soaked barricade. Okay. Was that it?
Good. Now we prove ourselves to the ancestors. So many cannibals, but not a spine among them.
No, there are spines.
Come, let us show you the strength of warriors with pride.
Are you gonna try to kill me now? Okay. I don't know what happened here. I literally said all clear and she said, good. Now, if you don't mind, I've scheduled them to ambush us. Like, wait, what? Honestly, do not know what happened.
This one reeks of death.
I could just not get slowed down for a second. Alright, that one's dead. Or are there more? I gotta check that ring. No, are we done?
Fate will see us join our ancestors another day.
Sure.
We have proven
Those guys are all
our
standing
honor.
inside of each other.
Our blood joins the elders upon these spears. Though the cannibals will
I don't
still
think I can really
be
talk though,
alive,
because I think somebody's standing inside me right now.
they face warriors who do not fear fate.
Oh wait, no. She's... I think her model was just acting weird for whatever reason. Alright. Nothing to that, I guess. So weird. I don't know why I had to participate in that. Anyway. Now that we've taken out a bunch of side quests, Okay, there we go. For some reason that was not working. There we go. I helped. Okay. Now we just have to follow the red line. Oof. Guys, just don't. Just stop. You're gonna get yourself killed. Okay. So we're almost to the cave, which is making me want to do this stuff first. One, because, you know, if I can put off going into the cave, I will. And two, because if this stuff leads me into that cave, I'm going to be furious if I do the cave first. So let's just do this.
The daughter of hatred demands blood.
Daughter of Hatred has not demanded anything except for her children. Alright, stop putting words in the Daughter of Hatred's mouth. There we go. Everything was getting a little bit messed up. Oh, someone got sacrificed. That was not great. Will she? Will she is the question. It's a fire, wand, boots, and a cover. Just gonna keep it moving. There's a circle. I see a circle on the mini-map. There it is. Oh, I'm definitely glad that I came here. There we go. So now that unlocked like 3 side quests, which is, you know, we love it.
course he did. He never trusted us to do anything on our own.
Alright, whatever, dude.
My brother Kada is out selling our goods to a camp north of here if you must check on him.
He's gonna be dead. I don't know.
If he's in the middle of a sale, don't interrupt him.
The world building via characters and the world building via gameplay vastly do not match.
This must have belonged to a traveler. I'll put it here with the other offerings. May it keep others safe on their journeys.
Okay, is that it?
Spirits of the sands, grant my wagon safe
Goodbye.
passage.
No, goodbye. That's all we have to say to you. What do you want?
Yes, gone. That thieving Sty squatter ran off with my precious Tuji.
Okay.
Goat was like a son to me. He had a smile to melt all troubles.
Fair enough.
Now Gan's taken him to Karayisu, beyond my reach. Oh, Tuji.
I'll find your goat, probably. Maybe. If I want to. God, and there's another. This game's story is not all that compelling to warrant these side quests.
I'm sorry, Sorga, but I'm not sending.
Alright. What happened?
The young die and the old linger on. When will it end?
Dunno.
I want every spider in the barrens exterminated. I know not if they feel, if their queen would feel this same anguish if she lost her brood. Regardless, I want it done. Bring me their queen's heart.
Again, that's what I'm talking about. These people don't act like they're literally living in the apocalypse. Because they are living in the apocalypse. But they're just like, whatever, you know, flow of commerce must go on. It's just like, what? Literally everyone who's able should be friggin' training to fight these things. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick, then I'm going to... I'm gonna do something. So I'm gonna, I think, go to that north city, or that more northern city. Pick up that side quest over there, then go south. Finish that side quest in the middle to get the Queen's Heart or whatever. This is one of those dungeons that I was talking before. That just gets reused over and over and over again. We just see the same, you know, modular rooms being shoved together over and over again, just with slightly different enemies.
I need more time.
Alright, that guy just went to friggin' space. Alright, that ought to help us get this done slightly faster. Oh my god. I don't even know what stuns me half the time.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
flesh at the new moon. Go to the cells and gather. If the new ones are weak, feed them to the maggots. We need more meat. Vardak.
There was no, like, real reason there. You know, the barbarian dude was talking about, like, oh, eating them, like, you know, is honorable because we carry their strength with us. It's like, this guy, like, it's not true. You were brought in via some form of promise that was not being fulfilled. Because the barbarian who started, like, sympathizing with the cannibals is like, well, you know, it's just, like, a different form of honor. But the ones who've been in it, like, who were like, oh my god, enough with the stuns. Who were like, you know, systematically raised in it. We're just like, yeah, no, this is an honor. This is, you know, we want to eat people, and we're just going to eat the weakest ones because they're the easiest ones to eat. Eating pick key. Shield and tower, which is just another shield. Avoid those. I gotta go all the way to the end. This is the backtracking bullshit that I was talking about. I gotta go all the way to the end to finish the objective, and then you have to go all the way back to the beginning. Oh my god. I'm not saying that you can't have non-linear dungeons. This is linear. They just make you go in a line and then go back over the line. It's the worst kind of linear. Literally repetitive lines. Also, I should mention, either after we finish this, so whichever comes first, either we finish this or Baldur's Gate 3 comes out. God, I really don't give a shit how much time we need. So either we finish this or Baldur's Gate 3 comes out, but either way we're going to be switching over to Baldur's Gate 3 eventually. Are we fucking done? Finally. I might not, like, switch over cold turkey, but I might, like, change the either Monday or Wednesday stream to Baldur's Gate 3 when it releases. I have had the pre-order since, like, since 2020, I think. I think I bought it in, like, December of 2020. It was either December of 2020 or January 2021. I forget, but I've had it for a long time. And the full release is going to be quite crazy. Forget how many, like, different subclasses there are. It's, like, supposed to be insane. Unfortunately, you can only get up to, like, level 12. But they might add more levels in the future. Oh my god, stop. What are you guys doing back there? Get in this room and help fight. And why didn't you get taunted? feel like the taunt just doesn't work all the time, and there's no explanation for it. Also, I'd like to apologize because it was my bad. There are actually 6 different things that you can do. Because one of the different things that you can do is free prisoners. I forgot that part. Am I even close to coming up on another corpse pile? Because there's still 2 left. Okay, and this way has... Yep. Okay, there's one. Oh. Stop it. Where's the mouse? There it is. So there's 2 more places to check. There's either this place. It's looking like it's this way. Yep, found it. Okay. Okay, corpse spawn, whatever. Die already. Yep, barbarian. Figured. Okay. We are gonna... Okay, so that we're gonna set as active. We're gonna teleport to this place first. And then we're going to mark our... So we have our subquest active that we want to look for. And then we're going to mark the other subquest that I haven't picked up yet as our destination, which is like somewhere over here. Would really love it if you didn't do that, game. I would appreciate it if you would stop that. Ooh, 7. Wow. Hold on. Yep. Get rid of that, definitely. And okay, good. That is the smith that we are going to go to you. Sell all this. And we'll be somewhat happy with that. Definitely cannot wait until Baldur's Gate 3 comes out, though. I should probably check what day that comes out. Just so that I know. Although, actually, holy wow, I forgot to check. So it is the 17th. Oh, wow. Sorry, I just remembered that Pikmin, I think, comes out this week. Pikmin 4. And I get to see my girlfriend this week. So do I wait to play with her? She also does love Pikmin. Or she likes it, at least. So I am glad that I introduced her to Pikmin. I did introduce her to that one. She recently started playing 1, and she has been having a time of it.
Last night, my ancestors spoke to me. The cranes fought well, they said. Our time has come at last to rejoin the tribes.
I didn't know that
The
the tribes joined or unjoined.
Proper tribute must be made. Ariat steel from the mountain that fell. My ancestors say they lie with such steel, deep in their tomb to the east. If you would recover it, deliver it to the Oxen Forge Master. Tell her it is time we met.
Okay. Damn it. Oh, I hate everything. I'm really trying to make this stuff like go as quickly as I can so that we can like get back on to like other quests. Oh, but my god, it is so annoying, isn't it? Alright, so before we do anything else, let's just find this caravan. Let's just do some subquest stuff. What the what? You act like we haven't seen this like a million times before. I mean, look, do you see what we're doing? Honestly, this is stupid. Desert robes are down on the organs, large chunks of flesh have been brutally torn off. Contents of bags have been untouched. Like, yeah, there are cannibals around. We get it. This is not new. Or I get fucking told to go in another damn cave. God.
Oh, gods! Kada! No! No! He didn't even want to come out here, you know. He wanted to stay with father in Ket Bardu. But I pressured him. Told him I would protect him.
I'm so sorry.
I'll have to tell father. How could I possibly break his heart twice?
You are such an asshole. So you know that there... Oh my god, the people around here are aware that shit is like exploding outside. And yet they cannot like get out of their... Like, and it's not like... Right, there is always an aspect of like some form of politics to this. But it's not like these are like invisible threats. Or like threats that are like somewhat generically hard to see, or threats that can be denied. These are people literally being eaten on the roads and slaughtered en masse, and having their cities constantly bombarded. And this guy was just like, yeah, no, yeah, bro, I'll protect you. Don't worry, we can come out here. And his brother was just like, no, I don't think this is a good idea. And he's like, no, I will protect you. And then he proceeded to send his brother out alone and sit his ass in town. Oh my god. This is story writing. The NPC, whoever like wrote like the quests for NPCs, like really, like either you did a bad job at making them like sympathetic, or you did a really good job at making them unsympathetic. I'm not sure which direction you were going for. But that's what you did. I know there's no chance of you ever seeing this, but oh my god. I apparently left a legendary item somewhere over here. Let me just go and pick that up real quick. Not that I even remember being over here at any point. It was a shield. You know, or maybe I didn't leave it and it was a trap. Intelligence has increased by 2. Alright. Skellies will be fine. Who are you? Where did that come from? Hold on. Like how it says I engage, like I did something and not that I was fucking attacked. We're gonna do this before we head off to the final dungeon of the night. And we'll help these guys out in their thing. Or what have you. Cool, did it. Sapphire, all that good jazz, and then we leave. Oh my god. I think that in the next area, right? So in, what's it called? Kyrgyzstan. I think I'm gonna do like all the subquests first, or as many as I can. And then do the caves, because I am just really sick of this, like, oh, well, this cave was actually also for a quest. It's like, why? Why? What purpose could it have been to make this cave, other than you just didn't want to make another cave entrance? This is all you had to do. All you had to do was just make a cave entrance. Because everything else is just cobbled together like pre-made pieces anyway. Oh, wait. Oops. I forgot to do the thing. Spider's broodmother, then cave. That was my bad. I was just getting really pissed. I'm sorry. It's just I really am sorry. It's just that the bad writing and the extremely repetitive gameplay are kind of taking their toll a bit. Like, I've played games that are repetitive. This is one of the more repetitive games that I've played. And at least the other repetitive games that I played had, like, some good writing. Also, this is the first time I'm hearing of, like, a spider brood mother. I know that they probably had existed forever, but I have slaughtered, like, thousands of spiders. And this is the first time that one has ever come up.
I need more time.
Okay. We can all stop now. Okay. Another side quest. Fantastic. Love it. Love it. Lovely. Alright. Entering the last dungeon for the night. Just want to say thank you to everybody who has stuck around live. Thank you to anybody who's watching this video in the future on the VOD. Whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube, super appreciate you. Remember that if you like this, remember to leave a like, subscribe, or follow on Twitch if you would like to stay in the loop about stuff and things. And yeah. Come check us out live sometime. The stream schedule is on Twitch, so you know when we go live. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here.
In all my years exploring the steppes, I have never encountered this ruin. It seems to have simply emerged out of the basin. I cannot guess why yet. The ancients carved deep into the salt of this area, we assume, for its protective qualities. Structure.
Alright, well. That's not getting finished. Am I even in the right spot? Hold on. I am in the right place, right? Hold on. Yeah, it says that the thing is here. Okay, good. It's like the second time I've died. And that was because I just started looking at the map because I couldn't see where the thing was. Where the quest marker was. God. No, this thing needs to die. It's always hidden all the way at the end. There's the lunatics. Had my hand slightly to the left again. Who is talking? Oh god, great. Great. One of the fear things. Love that. Love it when that happens. Okay, so we put one statue on the thing, and then hopefully that works. I'm still looking for an ancient crane sword. Not that they told me how to find it or anything. Grimwand. Really does get annoying after a while, that sound.
I'm not ready
Alright. Nope. Hop out. Stop. Alright, whatever.
They've been feeding on my soul. Please, take it back from them. Let it end.
Yeah, and then you turn out to be evil in the end. I mean, I really kinda don't care.
I need more time.
I don't even know where the soul is anymore. It might be dead. Never mind. We're good.
Such power.
Yep. Pick up the fucking pants, please. Ow. Okay, and then we activate the levers now. could have swore I activated another one. Gee. Where's the... When did that appear there? Anyway, I'm gonna go get that sword now. Oh, the worst part about it is that this village that we have to frequent doesn't have a fast travel location. That is stupid. That is horrible design. Where's the sword? Is this it? We've already finished that both today and in general. For some reason, this person's in Kedbadu. But we will get this done. They're right next to the smith, so while we're here, let's just take care of this stuff. Cultist, we don't need that. This. Basic skill damage. This amulet. All the other legendaries are going to be taken to the thing. To the occultist. $508. You.
I am sorry, but I cannot accept.
Why not?
This is Ariat steel, smithed in the forges of Harrogath before the mountain fell. No gift can restore what Crane destroyed, but I must know where Ilda found this. Perhaps I will ask her.
Where she found it, I did. I can tell you right now where the hell it was. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna finish these last two quests. And then we're going to go back here and go to the occultist, finish up whatever we need to finish up. I know it sounds dumb, like, well, why did you leave if you need to finish up there? Because shut up, that's why. Because I want to end there. I want to finish sorting my inventory and end there. Talk. Found this thing.
Different coins here. Perhaps they belonged to a trader from Kedbardu. I'll give them a place of honor in memory of this fallen traveler.
No wonder this woman is so, like, bitter as well. Like, lives completely isolated from the town.
Thank you. I should not have sent you there. Forgive my anger. Perhaps no one else will die there now.
Yeah, it's not true. The enemies probably already respawned, like, as soon as I left. Alright. That is our next destination for next time. For right now, we go to Ked Bardu. And we go to the occultist, obviously. And then, yeah. Before we do that, I'm just gonna go back here real quick. First off, I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. Gonna buy from the oval person that they put literally all the way in the corner.
Fine quality. Well done. The winds truly favor you, friend.
Dang. That person just dead? Who knows? Give me that. That is getting axed. Actually seems pretty cool. Okay, that's gonna get salvaged, so that has to go. The only thing left is this. The only thing I want to do is I want to try to get... Okay, so we're gonna go in here real quick. I'm gonna do this. Never mind, we're not gonna do that. The exceptionally hard to find herb found during the Hell Tide and Sanctuary Gateway to Hell's influence. That doesn't tell me anything about like where it is. Anyway. Only problem is that it doesn't have any slowed stuff. It does deal more damage to stunned enemies. each time they gain attack speed. I do want this, so I'm gonna need to remove this enchantment regardless. Yeah, we gotta like really look into this before I go and destroy something. So 1034 30.8 and 19.6. Because I really do like this particular thing of increased damage while alive. Up to 48% after 10 seconds. That is insane. And then having like a 40.4 damage increase because I'm basically always slowing and shadow damaging the enemies. I gotta yeah, I think this is the smart move. God, I really want to put that aspect back on something, but I've got like nothing to put it on. Hold on. Something's going on. Alright, before I like end stream, let's just look this up. Diablo for skills grayed out. There we go. Why is legendary effect grayed out in Diablo 4? We have a duplicate aspect already equipped. Okay, so there's 2 duplicate aspects equipped, which I find disturbing.
You will be back. The stars do not
Shut up. Okay. Each time something images an enemy, they gain attack speed. Okay, so I equip that here. So I need different arms at some point. Basic skills gain attack speed. There it is. The new ring that I just equipped. Great. That's gotta go. That's gotta go. That's not staying either.
Goodbye then.
Indeed. Okay, wardrobe. No, not wardrobe. That's not what we want to go to. Okay, that's taken care of. Now I just need to... that there. Because I can. Is there anything I want to change with this? No. So we go to the occultist real quick. Oh, and I didn't bring an aspect with me. So that would increase my skeletal warriors by 2. You know, I'm not going to do it yet just because I don't have... And I don't, like, need... Hold on. Damage to slowed enemies. That's 12 slowed enemies, and then 5 shadow damage over time. The bonuses of the two-handed weapons just outweigh the shields so much. It's a little ridiculous. Either way, I'm gonna get rid of this as well. Because I don't see this being useful at the moment. Not with this. Okay. Quest, nothing. Excellent. 'Cause... 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 That's taken care of. There were 3. There are 4 quests that are active. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. Okay. Well then, now that we have successfully stored our inventory, and made it back to town and decided on our future game plan preventing backtracking, we can go ahead and call the stream. Just want to thank everybody who showed up live. Really appreciate you. Appreciate you if you're watching the VOD later on. Whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube, make sure to like if you like what you see. Comment if you need to say something or want to say something. Subscribe if you want to stay up to date. And yeah. Come check us out live. The stream schedule is on Twitch. Okay. That does it for me. Goodbye and good night.